Arjun? Arjun is there? Right. Arjun is there? Right. Which topic you want, you can tell me. Second unit, I'll tell you. Second unit, today revision. So which topic you required? These were the selection sort, bubble sort, sequential search, exhaustive search, and string matching. So you have merge sort, quick sort, binary search, binary tree traverses, and related properties, multiplication of the large numbers. So which one you want? Tell me, I'll tell you. Which one? Which topic you want to tell me? I'll tell you the same one only. Revision. Don't want? Arjun, you asked something that day. Tuksat is not there only. He has asked, but he is not there. Arjun is there, no? Arjun?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Which one you asked that day Tuksat, no?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Tell me the numbers. Which numbers you want? I'll do the same problem only.
Any number you do, sir.
Tell me the numbers. I'll no problem.
Okay, sir.
Which numbers you are feeling difficult? You tell me. Tell me the numbers.
Yeah, sir. 40,
Right.
65, Sir,
right?
shadow
One second. Hmm.
25,
Hmm.
70,
Hmm.
83,
Hmm.
95,
Hmm.
14.
1 4.
Yeah, sir.
Hmm.
7. 7.
Okay. Right. So now first element is called the pivot element or key. So this one is nothing but using the divide and conquer methods we are doing. In divide and conquer is nothing but you know that the given problem will be divided into the two parts. So mud sort what happened, it will be dividing into the equal parts. But in case of quick sort may not be happen that one we cannot divide into the equal parts. So how to divide is nothing but what? So you are finding the element, pivot element, arranging the elements such a way that left hand side all the minimum element and right hand side greater than the pivot elements will be arranged, so such a way that you need to do the partitions. Now what you have to do is you have to start from the I values from here. So j is nothing but from here, I is nothing but from here, j is nothing but from here. So I'll write it down otherwise. I j. So now what will happen? I value you have to increment till you get the A of I. So let me say this is nothing but the array is nothing but the A. So now I value we have to stop. A of I is greater than the pivot element. A of I is greater than the pivot element. You need to stop the process. Otherwise, you have to increment the I value. Now 65 greater than the 40. 65 is greater than 40. Arjun, 65
Yes,
is greater than 40.
yes, sir.
Yes, what you have to do? You have to stop the process here itself. Now, here itself, stop it. Now, what you have to do is you have to come from the J now. So, when you are coming from the J, reverse order. So, 7 is less than 40.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what you have to do? You have to stop the process. Now, here, this one you have done stopping. Here also you have done the stopping. Now, I is less than J. I value is less than j positions. That means what? This is nothing but the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I is nothing but what? 1. 1 is less than 7.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now you need to change, swap with A of I and A of j. So now I is less than j. So here is stop the process. Here also stop the process. Now I is less than j means what you have to do is swap a of I comma a of j. That's what you have to write the process. Now swap it and tell me now. 40, no
7.
problem. So 7, 25, 70, 83, 95, 14 and 7. Sorry.
Sir, what
Here
about
is
65?
65, 65, 65. Correct now. Now again do the same process. I value will be incremented till you get the A of I is greater than the pivot element. This is pivot element. We are not changing anything now. So now here is the I value. So 7 is greater than 40. No, you have to increment I values. So now what will happen? I is 25 is less than the 25 is greater than 40?
No, sir.
No. So 70 is greater than 40?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So here, if you want, you can write it here. 7 is less than 40 true increment I value. So 25 is less than 40 true increment I value. So next is 70 is less than 40 false stop. Either way you can write it. So greater than condition, whatever it may be, no problem. So whenever you are getting 70 is greater than 40, you have to stop the process. That's it. So now what you have to do is 70 will be the high position. Now reverse way. J values from the J side, you come back here. So what will happen when you are coming here, the J value 65 is greater than 40, true. Next, what will happen? 14 is greater than 40. 14 is greater than 40.
False, sir.
False. You need to stop that one. Again, this is called the first iteration, second iteration. Now what will happen? This is called the J value. This is called the I value. Yeah, I is less than J. I is less than J.
Yes, sir.
Positions.
Yes,
So
sir.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I is less than J. That is called the true. So swap with A of I comma A of J. Tell me now. 40, 77, 25. Now what will happen? 14, 83, 95. What will come?
70, sir.
70. Next to
65, 65.
65. Now this is the pi value, same thing. Now I is in 14 position. So 14 is less than 40. Condition is true. Increment the value 1. So 83 is less than 40. 83 is less than 40.
False, sir.
False. So now what you have to do? You have to stop the process here itself. Now 70 is greater than 40. J
True,
side.
sir.
True. Now 95 is greater than 40.
True, sir.
Yes. 83 greater than 40.
True, sir.
So 14 is greater than 40.
No, sir.
False. Now stop the process here. Now I less than J. I less than
False,
J.
sir. False. False.
False. So I less than J, false. So I less than J false means what you have to do is swap with pivot element and A of I. Now tell me. Tell me, Arjun. Swap with pivot and A of I elements.
Sir, 83 will come to first position, 40 will go to ith position.
Sorry. J. Sorry. What I
Sir,
told you.
14 will come to first position, 40 will go to jth position.
Tell me. 14.
7, 25, 40, 83, 95, 70, 65.
So now this is what the pivot element. What I told you, first element is nothing but, so you have to find the pivot element. So you have to set the elements. Left hand side is always less than the pivot element and right hand side greater than the pivot element. Do you got it or not now?
Yeah, sir, got.
Yes. Now left hand side, this is called one partition. Now next partition is what you have to do is 14, 7, 25. You have to take. Now tell me which is, this is called the pivot element. Now the same process. So I value 7 is less than 14, I value will be incremented. So 25 is greater than 14, yes, j value to be decremented. So 7 is greater than 7 is greater than 14,
False, sir.
false. What you have to do now? I is less than j.
False, sir.
No, I is less than j, false. So now swap with pivot
7.
element and j. Now tell me now.
7, 14,
Hmm.
25.
Now this is called the 14 is the partition. You have left hand side one element, right hand side one element. This is called no problem. Now sorted, now over. Now you take the same way 83, 95, 70, 65. Now this is called the pivot element. Hmm. Tell me. Now 95 is less than 83. No.
False, sir.
Stop the process here itself, high value. So 65 is greater than 83. No, you have to stop the process here itself. Now I is less than j, swap with a of I comma a of j. So now tell me the values 83, 65, 70, 60, sorry, 95. Now check the values. 65 is less than 83. Increment the values. So j here I value will be coming here now. So 70 is less than 83. Yes, I value will be incremented here. Now you don't have any elements from here. Now 95 is greater than 83. Yes, 70 is greater than 83. False. So stop the process. Now I is less than j. Condition is false. Now what you have to do? Swap with the pivot element and a of j. So now what will happen? 70, 65, 83, 95. Now this is called the pivot element. Now what you have to do is 70 and 65 to be taken. Now this is called the pivot element. This is called the pivot element. So 65 is less than 70. I value will be incremented. You don't have any elements here. Stop it here. 65 is greater than 70. Condition will become false. Stop it here of I comma j there itself. Now what will happen? I is less than j. Condition will become false. So swap with the a of j with pivot element. Now what will happen? 65, 70. Now 83, 95. Now left hand side, copy the values as it is. 7, 14, 25, 40. So you have copied the 65, 70, 83, 95. So this is what the pivot elements will be happening. So what you have to do is you have to write right hand side here. So less than greater than symbol, how you are writing? Actually the process is nothing but you have to I value to be incremented till you get the false condition. So that's what you have to do it. So 65 is less than 40, condition will become false. So you can stop the process here itself. So now what you have to do? 7 is greater than 40, stop the process. Then I is less than j, then do the process, interchange that one. So 65 is greater than 40. So means that condition is become false. You have to stop it, that one. So when to be incremented, 65 is less than 40 means then value will be incremented. So here is what will happen. 7 is less than 40. Yes, I value will be incremented. 25 is less than 40. I value will be incremented. Now 70 is less than 40. Stop the process. That's it. So here I have written the reverse way. Whatever you want, which way you want, you can write it. The programming we have written for the these conditions. So partitions will be how you are making the partitions is nothing but this one. See here we are not making the equal partitions. Left hand side is one partition, right hand side one partition. Now suppose if anybody asks what is the quicksort is nothing but First element will be the pivot element. Now you have to make the divide and conquer method. Using the divide and conquer method, you have to make the partitions. When you are making the partitions, the key element you are arranging into the one place. Left hand side less than the pivot element will be coming. Right hand side greater than the pivot element will be coming. So the similarly repetitions you have to do it till you get the sorting order. So once you get the pivot element, left hand side is lesser than the pivot element. So now you sort it according to the similar process because you have done the recursion method. So automatically using the recursion. Now I will show you the code once again. What will happen here also? Where is the lab programs? Right. So now what I have to do is j is equal to partition a comma low comma high. That is nothing but the I comma j, whatever you want you can write, low value, high value. So quick sort of a comma j minus 1, a comma j plus 1 comma partition. So you need to make the partition j is equal to a comma low comma high. So that means what I will show you here. So a comma low comma high values. So that means positions. So first position and last position, that is called the low and high values. Entire array you are making the partition. So once you make the partitions is nothing but what? Left hand side small element, right hand side greater than elements. Now what you have done, the partitions, how you have written the code, see here. Right. So now partitions only. So once you make the partitions, what happen? Int I is I, j, k you have taken. So I is equal to low plus 1. So low plus 1 is nothing but what I have done. You are starting from here. So this is what the I value. This is called the pivot element. This is what the I plus 1 is nothing but low plus 1. That is what this one. J is equal to last position. So j is equal to last position. Last position is nothing but j is equal to high. So now key is equal to a of low. So that is nothing but the pivot element is nothing but the this one. A of low is nothing but this element. So that is what the way of writing the code. Now what will happen? While I is less than the high, I value less than high, and A of I less than or equal to the key element. That's what I told you. I value when can be incremented is nothing but I value when to be incremented. So 7 is less than 40, I value will incremented. 25 is less than 40, I value will be incremented. 70 is less than 40, false, you have to stop the process. That is what I have done it here. So here is what will happen. I plus plus is nothing but what? I value you can move up to where you can maximum I value you can move up to here only. That is what the condition. So you don't have any elements afterwards, you have to stop it here only. Now j value to be decremented, next condition. See here now I is less than high and A of I is less than or equal to key over. So next is while A of j is greater than k, that is called the pivot element, j minus minus. Now what I have told you is If a of I is less than j, swap with a of I comma j. Otherwise, what I have told you, swap with a of j comma, sorry, a of low comma a of j. That is called the pivot element with the location of the j element. That's what I have done you here. See here. In this case, what will happen? I is less than j, 14 and 70 will be swapped. So 14 and 17 will be swapped. So now in this case, I is less than j, 83 and 14 condition will become false. Now you have to swap with the pivot element with the a of j. That's what this condition answer. Now return j. That's it. Now swap function you have written it separately. Temp is equal to a is equal to b is equal to temp. So now what will happen? So once you make the partitions, so now what will happen? See here, once I made the partition, what you have to do? You have to start from 14 to 25 only. So that's what we have done it here. A comma low comma j minus 1. So j value is nothing but this one. J minus 1 is nothing but this one. Next time what you have to do is nothing but j plus 1 to high. That's one, this one. A comma j plus 1 to high. So that's what the code. Still, if you have any doubts, please ask me. I'll tell you any code. Arjun? Arjun, you only asked. Any doubt now? Arjun? Okay. What happened? Right. Aishwarya?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Arjun? Maybe it's not.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt, sir?
No, sir. No doubt, sir.
So program also I told you, no need to by heart any code here. Once you write this, that one only. So what I told you, when you have to make the partitions for the one function, and remaining is nothing but the, after making the partitions, what you have to do, low to j minus 1, another one is called the j plus 1 to high. That's all you have to write it. That's what this function, j is equal to partition of a comma low comma high, first entire elements. Once you make the partitions, that means here, so up to j minus 1 only, low to j minus 1. That's what this one, low to j minus 1. Another one is called the j plus 1 to high. So now once you find j, you are calling the function here itself. See, it will be coming. So that means what? This will be completed till you get the sorting order. Once it is completed, what will happen? Ij will be here, condition will become false. So low less than high, it will be popping out actually. So now what will happen? Because you have recursively you have called from here only, that is that this statement is not at all executed. So this statement to be executed, that is what the will be taken from left hand right hand side from here to here. So till this statement also same thing I told you, I is less than the high value. So I value I can move up to here only, and a of I is less than the pivot element I plus plus. Next is a of j is greater than the 40, j minus minus. Next is I less than j, swap with a of I and a of j. Else swap with the a of low comma a of j. That's all. That's all the code. Remaining is nothing is there, just 10 lines of the code. So no need to by heart the programs. Swapping is nothing but, I told you, you can take coffee, tea is there. You take one empty glass and swap with that one. So that is called the empty glass is nothing but temporary here. Here is nothing but you assume that tea, this is called. You have to interchange that. That's all. So remaining main program, you know that how to do it. That's all. Now still any doubts if you are having, please ask me. I'll tell you. Right. Any doubt? Okay. Now, tomorrow, third chapter, first part. That means next class. Next class when we'll be getting? Tomorrow is there, no, third hour? Tomorrow third hour. Right. Tomorrow third hour, decrease and conquer. Which problem you are having doubt, you can ask me. I'll tell you tomorrow. Shall I close?
Yes, sir.
When I am switching over, it is taking more time. Right. Tell me the attendance.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. Tell me the attendance. 1, 2,
Present, sir. So one present.
2, 3,
Present, sir.
4, 5, Anu,
Present, sir.
6.
Sir Ambrish.
You have to say, sir. 7,
Present, sir.
8,
Present, sir.
9,
Present, sir.
10. 10 absent. Bhargavi. 11,
Present, sir.
12,
Present,
13,
sir.
13, the 14,
Present, sir.
16,
Present, sir.
17,
Present, sir.
18, Murali Krishna,
Present, sir.
19,
Present, sir.
20, 21,
Present, sir.
22, Ginger, 23, 24,
23 present, sir.
24, Kishore, 25,
Yes, sir.
26,
Present, sir.
27,
Yes, sir.
28,
Present, sir.
29, 29, 30, TD series 2,
Present, sir.
3,
Present, sir.
4,
Present, sir.
5,
5 present, sir.
6, Rakesh, 7,
7 present, sir.
8, 9, Ramya, 10,
Present, sir.
11,
Yes, sir.
12,
Present, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
14,
Yes, sir.
15, 16,
Present, sir.
17,
Yes, sir.
18, Spurti, 19, Srinidhi, 20, Srinivas, 21, Sunil, 22, Vaishnavi,
Present, sir. Present, sir.
23,
23 present, sir.
yes,
Sir, Ambrish.
Ambarish.
04 BY, sir.
Hmm. Anybody else? Two absent. Next is 10. Bhargavi. Next 13. 20. 24. 29, 30. 8 and 9. Next 18, 19, 20, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Sir, 21,
Huh?
21 present, sir.
21 marked absent already. Now you are telling. What were you doing this much time? Huh?
Sir, I have a network issue from yesterday, sir. It's going and coming, sir.
Right.